We live on a blue marble called Earth, a planet renowned for its most amazing quality water, and with that, the amazing thing we call life. Water covers what is estimated to be 70% of the Earth, and its pure state is colorless, odorless, and contains no calories or organic nutrients, but is essential to all forms of life. This is what makes water so important, and water pollution such a problem. The loss of all fresh water and the pollution of our oceans would mean certain death for all life on the Earth. Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies and occurs when pollutants are discharged directly or indirectly into water bodies without adequate treatment to remove harmful compounds. Water pollution affects plants and organisms living in these bodies of water. In almost all cases, the effect is damaging not only to individual species and populations, but also to the natural biological communities. Water pollution has a direct impact on the biosphere and all living things that depend on water for their survival. What are the effects of water pollution on the biosphere? Look around. Pollution in any body of water affects all the water on Earth, since the Earth has one water supply. Marine dumping has become a huge issue. People dump their garbage into bodies of water, hoping to get rid of their trash. This only causes problems down the road, as it can lead to poisoning the water supply, and it can take hundreds of years for some materials to degrade. Trash isn't the only type of pollution destroying the biosphere. In fact, it's only a small part when you look at all of Earth's water. There are several types of pollutants that we have introduced that are damaging the Earth's water supplies. One of the biggest effects man has had on the biosphere through water pollution is chemical pollution caused by industrial and agriculture. There are many pollutants from industrial work that get carried away as waste into the water supply, such as lead, mercury, sulfur, oils, and phosphates, all of which are harmful to living things, including ourselves. Petroleum is another form of chemical pollutant that usually contaminates water through oil spills when ships rupture. Oil spills usually have only a localized effect on wildlife, but it can spread for miles. The oil can cause the death of many fish and stick to the feathers of seabirds, causing them to lose their ability to fly. Pesticides are used in farming to control weeds, insects, and fungi. Runoffs of these pesticides can cause water pollution and poison aquatic life. Subsequently, birds, humans, and other animals may be poisoned if they eat infected fish. This is known as biomagnification, when harmful chemicals climb the food chain after being absorbed by a creature's food. But this isn't the only way water pollution can damage food chains. Suspended particles in fresh water reduce the quality of drinking water for humans and the aquatic environment of marine life. Suspended particles can often reduce the amount of sunlight penetrating the water, disrupting the growth of photosynthetic plants and microorganisms. If a microorganism can't grow, other marine life that relies upon them for subsistence will die off. This will cause a collapse in the natural food chain. Sewage runoff is another problem. Microbial pollutants from sewers often result in infectious diseases that infect aquatic life and terrestrial life through drinking water. Microbial water pollution is a major problem in the developing world, with diseases such as cholera and typhoid fever being the primary cause for infant mortality. When too much biodegradable material is added to water, the number of microorganisms is increased and uses up the available oxygen. This is called oxygen depletion. Some anaerobic microorganisms are harmful to people, animals, and the environment, as they produce harmful toxins such as ammonia and sulfates. Sulfates even produce acid rain. These are just a few of the devastating effects man's pollution has had on the water supply of the earth, and in turn all the biosphere. We're not only hurting the environment, we're hurting ourselves.